It's your friend Steve. We're doing a casual cast today. I don't know, I'm not feeling that great. My back hurts, and I think I ate something that is not going well. That's a great way. Less than 20 seconds in, I'm ready to talk about poop. So, hello, welcome to Monday. I figured out why I do YouTube. I want to be funny. I want to tell stories. I want to be an outlet for people. But at the end of the day, I really don't want to have that much human interaction. Like, I love the human race, but I also despise the human race. Because most people are shitty. Like, most people are very shitty. That's not their fault, though. Like, we're all the main characters of our own story. So, I mean, we're going to be selfish. We're going to only see our point of view. I just have more. The older I get, the more I'm compassionate, but I'm also like bullshit does not sit well with me. Yeah. So, like, I'll tell you, like, an example. Most of the time, I love to help people. I love to talk to people. I get it. Like, when, like, a friend of mine's having a bad day, and I could tell they're having a bad day, I like to go up and I'll talk to them, tell them a laugh, tell them a laugh. Yeah, I'll tell them a laugh. Laugh now. No, I'll tell them a joke, or, like, we'll laugh and joke around. And, like, send them on their merry way. Like, they're happy-go-lucky after that. Or at least they're trying to be. But then I also see the shitty side. Like, I'm not trying to be Andrew Tate. Don't go full Andrew Tate. But women are shitty. Women are very shitty. And I mean this with all due respect. Because I actually love women. Love them to death. But women are flawed. Most women. Let's not say all women. Most women. Most women are heavily flawed. Because they like to pretend like they don't need men, and they don't need this, and they don't need that. But deep down, they're just little princesses that need attention, and they need to be validated. Which, technically, we all love to be, give attention and validated. But women are just, like, they want to pretend like they don't need things, and then they need things. And then they get mad that you don't know that they need things. That's the worst thing. I think that's the worst thing. And then also, like, this woman I know comes up to me at the bar. And I feel like all my stories are me at a bar. But most of my good stories, I'm at a bar. I'm not drinking. I might be a little high. So she comes up to me, and we've talked, like, once or twice. Maybe more than that. And she's like, I was like, oh, hey, how are you doing? Like, just friendly thing. So here's the thing. I want to fuck every woman that I meet. It's just the degrees of how much I want to fuck them. Like, it's always, like, it's never zero. Like, there's no women that I'm, like, 0% at. They're at, like, maybe like low, like, 10%, 15%. But not much lower than that. There's always, like, if any woman comes up to me and's like, hey, let's fuck, it's going to be, like, pretty hard for me to, like, come up with an excuse not to fuck them. Though I did do that, though. I did do that this week, and I will elaborate on that after this story. And then we're talking to her, and I'm like, oh, she's like, oh, I'm having a bad week, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, yeah, I'm just I'm poor, and something. Like, I didn't want to tell her whole business. But relatively, what she was trying to do was get me to buy her a drink. Which normally, like, drunk Steve, oh yeah. Like, if I think I have a chance to fuck you, oh yeah, I'm going to buy you a drink, for sure. Even if, like, the chances are I don't get to fuck you, but, like, you're flirting with me, I'll just buy you a drink. Like, drinks are not that expensive. But I just don't like... Maybe it was because I was a little low. I was high. But I was just like, this is gross. Like, you're always... Every weekend, you're up on another dude. Like, grinding on another dude. Not that I want you to... Well, I mean, if she was to grind on me, I would have been like, okay. But, I don't know. I found the situation gross. Like, you're clearly here with another dude, and this dude's with you, and, like, probably gonna fuck you. Like, let's be honest. Like, dude's probably gonna fuck you, which is fine. Like, you have, like, I am not your boyfriend. I'm not your priest. I'm not your god. I'm nothing to you. I'm just a friendly guy who we laugh and joke about stuff from time to time. But then, like, come to me and ask me to buy you a drink when there's, like, a dude who's clearly gonna fuck you? Like, how much value do women have? Like, you realize your pussy is, like, gold, right? Like, literally every woman in the world has power over most men. Not all men. Some men are, like, have all the power because they're very good looking. But I don't fit in that category. I'm in, like, the lower tier of men who are funny and nice, and I'm not, like, ugly. I don't think I'm ugly, but I'm just not, like, everyone's cup of tea. I'm not, like, you go and get, like, Top Gun, and you're like, oh, Top Gun's, like, really, like, cool. Like, everyone's into Top Gun. I don't know why it's the 80s for me. And then I'm more of, like, The Goonies, where I'm, like, entertaining and funny. You're gonna laugh. You're enjoying it. But it's not like something like that, like, soaks your underwear. Which is a really gross thing I just said. Soaks your underwear to clearly a kid's movie. I just don't know why The Goonies is in my mind. Everyone just keeps yelling at me I haven't seen The Goonies. But I know The Goonies. I fucking know The Goonies. I get it. A bunch of kids, lost kids, go in the fucking sewer, find treasure, run into, like, semi-retarded men. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Sewer creatures. And then one wants a baby Ruth, and, hilarity ensues. That's the whole movie. I've never seen it. Am I close? Probably close, right? Anyway, so, yes, let's get back to this. I turned down pussy this week from, like, a really hot chick. And I'm like, okay, let's not assume it was pussy. But it was pretty much pussy. She wanted to come to my house. She'd been drinking. I was just really high, though. And I actually really like this chick, actually. Like, I find her very entertaining. Like, she's hot, but she'll never watch this, so I could just, like, it doesn't matter. She's super hot. Like, I was really high. I was eating my greens that day, and whenever I eat my greens, I'm just like, I don't know why I'm, like, doing this. I wasn't even on camera. I didn't even have to explain what I was doing. I was like, oh, always dicks. Anyway, really on my greens. Yeah. And I had, like, a really nice conversation with her, and, like, she's like an 8, maybe even a 9. No one's a 10, but she's like high 7s. Like if you saw me and her on the street, you'd be like, oh shit, like, someone call the cops. This dude has clearly kidnapped this really hot chick. Anyway, I won't go into full detail about her backstory, but her backstory is very interesting. And she's a very cool chick, like, very funny, and very, like, we were very spiritual, and we were talking, like, so I was, like, kind of really into this chick. That's my thing. I fall, like, I fall into interest. Like, I'm very into chicks. Because I separate chicks, like, I do. I put chicks into, I'm not even, like, this is making me sound like I don't get a lot of chicks. I mean, I get, like, a fair amount. So the internet thinks I'm a virgin. So I'm not a virgin, but I'm, like, I go through dry spells. Like, there's parts of my life where I'm, like, getting laid all the time, and you're like, even I'm like, okay, like, this chick's into me. I'm usually, like, a Sith Lord, where I only have one apprentice who's, like, really into me. Yeah. Anyway, so, really into her. Super into her. See her at the bar. She's talking to another dude. I'm like, whatever. Again, I don't own women. Like, you want to talk to me, you want to, like, fuck me, that's fine. If you don't, that's also fine. I don't care. I'm not gonna get, like, angry about it. But I'm also, like, not a chaser anymore. I used to be, like, especially when I was getting drunk every weekend, I was a chaser. Like, I was like, fuck it. But now I see more my value. Like, my value is I'm a nice guy. I am funny. I'm caring. And, I bring value. I bring a lot of value to a friendship. So I'm like, not chasing. I was like, you want to fucking talk to me? Let's talk. We're cool. If not, that's also cool. But she was like, really cool that one day we were talking. And she goes, I don't know if I told the story already. I might have. But anyway, she goes, we should eat our greens one day and go play mini golf and get sushi. Which I was like, holy shit, yes. 100%. I'm super into that. That sounds like a fucking glorious day for me. Man, woman, like even if a dude came up to me and was like, let's eat some greens and go play mini golf and eat sushi, I'd be like, hell yeah. I might jerk you off. That sounds like a great day. Don't get any ideas. I don't know. There's like a 5% population of men that if I was like having a great day with, I'd be like, I'll jerk you off. But I mean, like honestly, like jerking off a dude is like the least gay thing you could do. I think kissing a dude's way gayer than jerking a dude off. Because like you jerk a dude off, you just be like, oh, I'm just jerking my dick. And then you're like, my dick's a little smaller or a little bigger than it normally is. And then there's a weird moaning sound of another guy. You could tune that out. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, kissing a dude. You're definitely kissing a dude. Because you get like, feel like a little mustache. That's definitely kissing a dude. Way gayer than jerking a dude off. But anyway, if you agree or disagree, comment below. Kissing or jerking a dude off, which one's more gay? Kissing's way more intimate. Just animal, just like, you could just go, like you're angry at the dick. Like you're beating the dick like it owes you money. And then, so anyway, I was talking to her. And then, like, we talked on Snapchat for a little bit. And then ghosted me. Which is like, ghosting me is like, whatever. Like, your loss. I feel like I'm cool and I'm good. I'm a great guy. Your loss. But it's like, also, like, your life. I don't care. Like, that doesn't bother me. And then, like, we ran into each other this week, and then she was like, oh, I'm sorry I ghosted you. And I was like, okay. I mean, it's like, thank you for the apology, but not really a big deal. And she goes, I just started dating a guy, and I thought it was like, I know we made plans, but it was like, I just started. I was like, don't apologize. Like, it's fine. Like, honestly, I was kind of like I wasn't even like upset you ghosted me. I was more upset that we never got to, like, eat greens and go mini golfing. Because that sounds like a perfect date for me. Like, actually, my perfect date would eat greens or smoke greens and build a blanket fort and watch each one of our favorite Disney movies. That's a perfect date for me. And laughing and joking. Maybe a little making out. I'll play my cards by whatever. But I was more upset that we didn't get to do that. Because, like, I would have just done that with a friend. Because I was like, I clearly want to have sex with you. But, like, I value more on like yeah, sex is definitely like, if you were like, let's have sex now, I'd be like, yeah, I'm down. But it's also like, I wouldn't be mad if you were like, let's just be friends for a little bit and, don't take sex off the table. Don't friend zone me. That's not what I'm advocating. I'm bad at advocating more like, I see you more than a pretty face and a hot body. I value more on like, a bro level, but like a bro that I want to have sex with. I thought I was being romantic. Maybe not. I was very high on greens. I had a lot of greens that day. It's like when you're a green guy, people like to give you greens. It's like a very cool green community. But anyway, I was very, very on greens. So I was like, yeah, just like, and that's what I was like upset about. Like, I wasn't even mad that you ghosted me. I get it. Like, you're fucking hot. I get it. Like, I don't possess any women, but like, I get it. Like, it's whatever. I was just mad we didn't do it as friends. I would have done it as a friend. Like, we could have just hung out and been like, cause we were vibing and I liked it, and whatever. So she goes, oh, okay, and then she leaves with another guy, which, again, I don't care. Like, it's fine. Like, live your life. And then she messaged me. She's like, oh, what are you doing? I was like, well, I am pretty on greens. And then she goes, I'm coming back to the bar if you want to hang out tonight. I was like, I feel bad. I was like, first off, like, yes, I want to hang out with you. But I know if you come back to my place and we eat some more greens and we talk a little bit, like the monkey side of my brain's gonna come out and I'm gonna try to like fuck you, and that's gonna be like, sure, we're gonna have a good time, but then it's like I'm like every other guy that you've been with. Like, I want to be like special. Not that I want to like marry you, but I'm just saying like I don't know, hot women. You just always have dudes trying to fuck you. I like to like yes, I want to fuck you too, but it's like I bring more value than just a fucking dick. I like my dick is attached to a very cool person, at least in my mind, and yeah. So I was like, this is gonna be like probably my only shot to bang you, but I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna pass. Like we could do it some other night if you want to hit me up. If not, that's cool. The universe is telling me tonight's not your night, bro. Just you tonight's not your best night. You're not going to put your best night ahead. You're way too on greens. You're enjoying your night. You come back to my place, I'm going to be nervous cuz you're like maybe like top 3 women I've ever had sex with. So that already I'm going to be fucking anxiety driven. Then I'm going to have to like be like for the boys, the big boys, cuz when you're a fat guy, you have to fuck like top. You have to bring your top game every time you fuck when you're a fat guy, because you're fucking for the fat boy brand. And people don't understand this. Okay. If you're a hot guy and you suck, like you blow your load in like 3 or 4 seconds, a girl's going to have sex with another hot guy. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But if you're a fat guy, like, and a hot woman's like, you know what? I'm going to have sex with a big dude tonight. And then you have to fuck for the brand. You have to give her the best night of her life. So she goes to her friends and goes, oh, wow. Like, I would not have sex with that guy. Like, I wasn't thinking about it. But then I had sex with him and good Lord. Like, fucking delivered. Like, you need to give your Oscar performance. You need to go full brand. For the brand. And that's just the way it is. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my anxiety. I don't know. If you're a fat boy, comment below. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like you have to fuck for the brand? Because it's just my thing. Maybe it's just my thing. I hope everyone is... I don't know. I almost said I hope everyone enjoys it, but, you know. What else has happened? I don't know. I'm just feeling real sick, guys. Just like, I'm on a diet now. So I eat like, I had this morning drink that's like a superfood, and it's like in my body, and the last month has just been nothing but fucking fast food and fucking greasy food. I've gained like 15 pounds this month. Maybe like this month and last month combined, 15 pounds. Because I've just been like getting really on greens and like eating really shitty at night. And like my sleep schedule's awful. I haven't been like walking. I went for a walk this morning. I might go for another one. But, sorry. But, fuck for the brand. That's the main underlying thing of this week. Fuck for the brand. Hope you guys are having a good week. Have a great week, guys. I really hope you guys have a good week. If you could like and subscribe, maybe tell a friend. If you laughed one time at me on this podcast or in real life, you owe me like to tell a friend. Tell 10,000 friends. But let's have a drink this week. Or smoke some greens this week. I don't know if I can say smoke some green. But anyway, if I can, I can. If I can't, I just did. Anyway, let's, oh man. Bill Russell died. And then the hot black chick from Star Trek died. So really two, like, iconic people. Even just iconic people in general. Don't know why I had to even throw black in there. But, like, William Shatner made out with a black woman on television when, you know, they were still, like, lynching people? Were they still lynching people back then? I think so. Anyway, William Shatner just made out with a hot black chick, which I love. Black women. Let's have a drink to just the black culture. But Bill Russell, and I can't remember her name, and I feel so bad. I just read about her. Beautiful, gorgeous lady. Pioneer of her times. Gonna feel real bad about it. But let's have drinks to them. Rest easy, my Lovely people. But yeah, that's got down. I got down real quick. But anyway, let's have drinks to them. There's gonna be a third one. They always die in threes. I hope it's no one really that I love. I mean, I like them, but I mean, someone I really, 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 really love. Anyway, way to fucking bring it down, Steve. Anyway, let's end this here. You guys are great. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Say you love each. Say you love everybody. I love you guys. I'm trying to make it to 21 minutes because 21 is my favorite number, and but it's just dragging on. No one's listened this far. Zabadabadoo. I don't know what I do. Anyway, I love you guys. As always, fuck Hitler.